Hey everybody, welcome back to Wrenches in Motion, where if it ain't broke, I ain't buying it. In today's video, we dive deeper into the Acura CL Type S. On the test drive, we noticed that fourth gear was actually neutral. It would shift up 1, 2, 3, and then you could manually shift it into fifth. So let's dive deeper and see what's going on.
So what you see in the light, that is the fourth gear pressure switch, and I'm not going to be able to change it and hold the light at the same time, and I don't know. Oh, okay, that was easy. Next, grab a 22mm wrench. Oh, that's tight. Hang on a second. I'll come back after I get it loose. Okay, it's loose, so I'm going to try to get this in a good spot. I'll just thread this out. There we go. Take the new one. Oh, not new, but you know. New-ish. New to me. New to the car. Thread that in. In fact, I have no idea if it's going to fix it. But I got to give it a shot, because next step after this is replace the transmission. And if I got to do that, we're not going to keep a CL transmission. We're going to go with the Accord V6 transmission, which is a lot more, I don't want to say it's more sturdy, but it's less prone to breaking, that's for sure. Oh no, did I just do what I think I did? Did I just strip it out? No, I think we're good. All right. Hook the connector back up. All right. Okay, here we are taking it for the drive. I'm just going to go down this little road here. And I should put it in manual mode, make sure I go in fourth, but let's see here. That's second. And we still have nothing, so that was not it. All right, that was exciting. Well, we tried. I figured it was not going to be that, but okay, you can see there it says 1, 2, 3, whoops, and fifth works. So fourth gear pressure switch did not fix it. First thing we've got to do is pull the wipers off and the cowl off so we can get that sway bar off. I'm not going to be able to pull the hood until tomorrow when Mike comes down, mainly because it's too heavy. I'm not going to be able to do it by myself. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take the battery out, drain the radiator, maybe take the radiator out if I can. Just start getting going, because it's going to be a lengthy process. Okay, so we're about an hour into it. And I got the radiator draining. Got the positive cable, negative cable off, batteries out, trays out. And I think this is why my cruise control didn't work, because it's not connected. So I'll make sure I connect that next time, and the cruise control should work. A couple things I need to mention. First, when you're taking these off, you can see the little indent here. Don't loosen this nut up. loosen this one up, past this and onto here, then you slide them back and these will go through these slots and lift right off. Also, these like to break, holding the radiator in, so hopefully I can get those out without breaking the bolts. So at the end of day one, this is where we're at. We got most of the electrical off, the cooling off, power steering, alternator. Tomorrow is exhaust. A couple more electrical connections. AC compressor. Tear the suspension apart, pull the axles out. Then the mounts and the hood, and it's coming out. And it's day 2 of the motor swap. We got a few more things to do. We're going to take the crank pulley off also. A couple electrical connections. And the exhaust. And then the motor mounts and transmission mounts. And we should be good to go. Pull it out. Here today with my friend Mike, who is driving the other CL, which used to be mine. 6-speed manual, which is the preferred over the automatic. But it is what it is. And we just ate, so it'll probably last about a half hour and then have to take a nap. Okay, through the magic of video, it's a couple hours later, and the exhaust is off. If you take a look under here, the axles are out. The wiring harness is out of the way. We've got motor mount in the back, motor mount in the front, motor mount in the side, and then the transmission mounts. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hook up the chains to the engine puller and put a little bit of tension on it so that we can start undoing all these bolts, and I'm going to say within an hour this thing's out. So here we are, we got the engine on the hoist, lifting it up, and then I realized I forgot to disconnect the shifter bracket or the shifting linkage, so crawl under there, disconnect that. Right now what we're having problems with is trying to get the rear motor mount to clear the stud that's sticking up. So once we do that, we can start lifting up a little bit, and then on this side it's going to hit, so we're going to slide it this way and tilt it down, and that should clear that, and we should just be able to lift this whole thing up. Okay, I don't think anything else is stopping us at this point. We got clearance on this side with the only thing that might stop us is the oil filter. We might have to take the oil filter housing off.
I mean, you gotta take the filter off too.
Yeah, filter and housing. I believe there's only 3 bolts on the housing.
1, 2. I see 2 on the front.
As soon as we take that off, we're gonna have to replace the spool valve gasket, which is behind it, which I had planned on doing anyway. So, all right, you're about to see the motor come out of the car. So let me just set this down here. Hopefully you'll get a good view. And I'll probably have to pick this end of the transmission up just a little bit, because that's not quite high enough. Well, it's the day after we got the motor out of the CL,